Her daughter's killer was sentenced. The parents of Veronica Baker say nothing will ever be the same. They will not bring their daughter back. CBS 17's Brea Hollingsworth in court today. And Brea, a very emotional day for that family.
Yeah, that's right. Veronica Baker's parents told me that she was their world, and today was a day that no parent or family ever wants to go through. An emotional day in court for the family of Veronica Baker. Almost 2 years after her death, the man who shot and killed her sentenced to a maximum of 22 years in prison.
A maximum of 22 years? No marches for Veronica, man. God damn.
The criminal justice system is so racist.
Right. He got a maximum of 22 years for killing that. And that was a fucking, she's a all-American glider. That motherfucker killed her in broad daylight, man. In front of a bunch of people, man. He gets minimum.
If that was my daughter, he better be looking out the minute he gets out.
Yeah, man. I mean, get out, shit. My God. Jesus Christ.
Me that she was their world, and today was a day that no parent or family ever wants to go through. An emotional day in court for the family of Veronica Baker. Almost 2 years after her death, the man who shot and killed her sentenced to a maximum of 22 years in prison.
As per the plea, I'll sentence you to 216 months minimum to 272 months maximum.
On August 15, 2020, Baker was found dead in her car in the parking lot of a Bojangles off of Jones Sausage Road. 4 days later, Devin Jones was arrested and charged with Baker's murder. In court today, it was presented that Jones admitted to detectives to shooting and killing Baker. According to the prosecutor, Jones met Baker that night to purchase marijuana from her. He had a gun with him in attempt of a robbery.
Uh-oh. A marijuana robbery, man. I thought marijuana was I thought you couldn't. I thought marijuana was a safe drug, man. Listen, man, she was dead wrong for selling. I don't care. If you're a lily little white girl like that, man, you may sell some weed to a brother like this once. You may sell it to a brother like this twice. But you're going to end up paying to fatal costs sooner or later, man.
Proximity.
Yeah, she's swimming in it like a shark. That's like dropping a goldfish into a tank of piranhas. You're selling weed? You out here meeting some men, so you the plug, so some man can call you and meet you at the fucking Bojangles to make a transaction. You crazy? Little fucking glider. What the fuck? Was you crazy? How long did she think that shit was going to last? She thought she was going to do that shit forever? You say daddy was a liberal? She said,
Had to be. Had to be.
Yeah, daddy had to be a liberal, yeah. Because she would have known better than that. You out here slaying, you out here making cash transactions with sunmen in parking lots, random parking lots. And you're not only a glider, but you're a glider female? The fuck?
Or she let the education system convince her that, oh yeah, she's racist, and she can't be looking around to protect herself from these wonderful, upstanding, wonderful, upstanding people. These wonderful, upstanding Sun people.
What was she thinking? My God.
Devin Jones was arrested and charged with Baker's murder. In court today, it was presented that Jones admitted to detectives to shooting and killing Baker. According to the prosecutor, Jones met Baker that night to purchase marijuana from her.
Hold on, wait a second. The judge is a Sun man? I thought they didn't let Sun men get them type of jobs.
Well, he said minimum of 18 years, 18 to 22 years. So props to the judge. He got a strong sentence there for what he could do.
Oh, you like this sentence? You like?
Well, it's certainly better than 10 years.
18 years for like just murking this girl, man. As much as some people cried to make marijuana legal, man, it's too many Sun men in jail over minor marijuana offenses. Well, my friend, this is a major marijuana offense.
That Jones admitted to detectives to shooting and killing Baker. According to the prosecutor, Jones met Baker that night to purchase marijuana from her. He had a gun with him in attempt of a robbery.
In his version, he described at some point there was a struggle over the gun. And
who thinks that lily white girl tried to disarm this guy like Detroit survival tactics? Who thinks that happened? Hit one if you think that, because his version is that, he just was trying to, what's up, Hot Black?
Yeah. Theodore Edgecombe's version was he was defending himself when he shot the 55-year-old white attorney in the face in Wisconsin.
This girl probably
the jury didn't buy it either.
The Sun word.
You said what?
So the girl probably called him the Sun word.
She called him the Sun word, and she tried to disarm him like Detroit Urban Survival.
I hope she called him the Sun word before he got her, at least. I mean, come on, you got to get something. Because that wasn't why he killed her.
So tell me this, man, honestly, man. What was this girl thinking that she could just be like the plug to Sun men? She could just, meet. I got some weed.
You summed it up pretty well, man. I don't know if I could say it better than that. She's out her damn mind.
It's that young person God complex. Nothing can happen to me.
It may be the young white woman complex, too, because you really think that, like, everything is rocking with you. And it's not like that,
She's out there just slanging to, like, Sun men. And not like... Dude, do you understand? She could have, like, lived in a gated community with 1,000 cameras inside of her house. It could have been a cop, been her neighbor on each side. Both cops could have had their squad cars parked in front of her, and it still could have happened. Okay? Like, let alone you meeting some random Sun man in some Bojangles parking lot to make a cash transaction.
Yeah, someone, I don't know, man. Did her dad not tell her not to, if you're going to be dealing, at least don't be dealing with no Sun men.
Jesus.
We need to get your video circulating around more. Maybe Rumble will promote you eventually.
They're not showing enough videos because they're just not learning, man.
Man, listen, man. Yeah, hopefully the Rumble gets the word out, man, because I'm just flabbergasted by this. Like, I sold weed for years, as you guys know, and listen, Walmart, like 98% of my customers are Sun, but it's different. Like, I'm a Sun man, I'm from there, yada, 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 and gotta move, and it's still like, I have my issues too, but you're like some, like, 120-pound, 5'2" white girl. Like long hair down your ass and shit. Like, you're just like meeting Sun men. Yo, listen, the closest I could imagine this is if she was like a Sun man was a weed guy, right? And she was his girl, and the Sun man was like busy or something. And he was like, yo, I need you to take this over to so-and-so for me or something. That's the closest I could even imagine maybe her doing that. But like, she out here slanging? Are you serious? Fuck.
He had a gun with him in attempt of a robbery.
In his version, he described at some point there was a struggle over the gun and that the gun went off. He did admit to shooting Miss Baker.
Baker was shot in the chest. The use of surveillance footage and conversations on social media between Baker and Jones helped detectives match Jones to the crime.
Salute to Johnny Reb, man. Yeah, man. Make sure y'all listen to Johnny Reb, man. He got some good advice for y'all, man. That's some good advice, man. Make sure y'all get them things up and make sure y'all hit the PayPal, Cash App, Super Chat, or whatever this is called. I don't know, the Rumble, the money bag. Hit the money bag, man. I don't believe this guy. I don't believe that he pulled out a gun and his white girl's like, ah.
Well, his version of struggle probably was screaming because she saw the gun and just screamed. And that's his version of struggling.
Yeah.
Don't shut your mouth, bitch.
Yeah, I just don't believe that, man. But he's the only one around to tell. So, you know, I mean, no one else.
Well, Your Honor, there was a struggle. You know, she went for the gun, and it just went off. I mean, I did shoot her, but
I didn't mean to.
While I was trying to rob her.
Okay, 18 to 22 years.
Yeah. Should be a fucking bullet. Should be 9 grams of lead.
Yeah, it should be at least 25, man. Like, what the fuck?
Today, we also heard from Baker's parents.
The first day I saw my daughter's body was the day before my birthday. We buried her the day after my birthday. I'll never celebrate.
She out here just moving units, man. He's out here I got that work, man. What you need, man. Wait, where you want me at? You tell me where you want me at. Yeah, meet me at the Bojangles parking lot.
You think she was swimming in the dirt?
Of course.
Of course
she was a dirt dolphin. There's no way that woman in that selling weed amongst those guys is not a dirt dolphin. If she was just like if she wasn't a dirt dolphin, that makes the story even more crazy. Like, this would be like this all-time crazy story if she's not a dirt dolphin. Like, are you kidding me? You out here thinking you just gonna be moving that work amongst the brothers, right? Oh God!
Break my birthday again,
and they won't learn. Yeah.
Nah.
Other girls are not gonna learn from this. Maybe some will, but
yeah, I think some will learn. Like this is like. This was definitely a teachable moment. Like, he killed her. She's dead. It, like, just her getting robbed and coming back like, oh, my God, he put the gun in my head. I was so scared. I said, oh, my God, I peed on myself. I couldn't believe it. I was just like, please don't kill me. Like, if she would have came back with that story, that would have been enough to scare a lot of these lot of girls. She's fucking dead. Killed her.
And deal with the gremlin.
That I would get justice for her. I feel like I did to some extent, but not to the full extent that I wanted.
My man's got some blue eyes.
Happy with what we did.
Yeah, he's a funny looking glider, man.
I mean, that's interesting.
Yeah, old King of the Hill looking glider, man.
Bro, you're not. Yeah, he doesn't look like that.
With what we did.
I'm okay with the way things went. I'm okay with it.
Oh,
we'll
God.
never have our daughter back.
Yikes, man! How did y'all produce that, man? These two produced it. I mean, she's cute. She's not in all that. She's all right. She's decent. She's nice looking. Would you throw her out of bed, man?
No.
Yeah.
Well,
man.
it looks like they were probably in their 30s before they had her.
Oh yeah, no, these people were in their 40s, man. What are you talking about? What screen? You got to wipe off your screen, man. What screen are you looking at?
They look like
man?
they might be living in too close proximity to a chemical dump or something, man.
What screen you looking at, Johnny Red, man? You looking at the same screen we looking at?
I only say because after about 36, it makes it hard for women to have children. So, I mean, he was probably older, but maybe she was right there. But dang, she's looking rough.
Yeah, man. She 47, man, when she had that baby.
Our daughter back, but we can keep her memory of that.
Wow. I can imagine, like, me and my boys, like, back in the day, you know, just me and some homeboys, man. We just hanging out, man.
She looks a lot better in that picture.
Like, nobody got any weed, man. I can't find no weed nowhere. And one of us being like, oh, yeah, let me call. I know this chick that's got some weed, right? And they're like, oh, for real? She got some weed? White girl? Oh, word? It's like, man, she ain't going to come over here. Nah, she'll meet us. She'll meet us anywhere. All right, well, tell her meet us in the KFC parking lot over there on such and such Avenue. And like, we pull up, we like, man, this bitch ain't coming over here, man. You got me out here, man. This bitch ain't coming over here. You lucky we can't find no weed or other. Then here she come pulling up and shit. We like, man, she probably got some niggas with her, man. He like, nah, she by herself. What the fuck? Yeah, that shit when he just tripped us out. I ain't gonna lie, man. Like, younger me, I would have just been like, each fucking step, like, huh? And I wouldn't have robbed her. Don't get me wrong. I wouldn't have robbed her. I just would have been shocked. Now, one of my boys probably wouldn't have robbed her. They probably would have just been like, oh, let me see. They probably got in the passenger seat, been like, oh, yeah, let me see it. Let me see what it looked like. They looked at it, and they be like, all right, sure, them go. Wait, you owe me $50. And he's be like, man, fuck you, bitch. He ran over. But like,
it's so far out of the ordinary, you know? I mean, it's easily recognizable there, but then they're like, oh, yeah, you know, white boys be shooting stuff all the time. I'm like, not really, you know? Yeah, they recognize patterns one place, but not in another.
Oh, my God.
Now, Baker's parents tell me that she was supposed to start school just a few days after she died. Meanwhile, 3 other people who have been charged with accessory after the fact to murder have yet to go to trial. In downtown Raleigh, Rhea Hollingsworth.
What does that mean? That
you want to hear the 3 people? You want to hear the names of the 3 people?
Yeah, shoot.
Kashira Michelle Deans, Nezia Zamar Collins, and Tariq Kumi Rogers. 19, 19, and 18. Yeah.
Oh, do you have pictures, man?
Do you know I could pick up the phone right now and probably contact more people who could get access to 12 pounds of marijuana than not? Yeah. Because there's a reason why it's called weed, people, because that's how it grows, like weed. Yes. Marijuana is literally everywhere. So no one is being executed like mafioso style because of marijuana.